Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 31 of Ushio to Tora Season 2. And before I get down to the basis of this review, I just gotta say that first, I wasn't going to review this episode because my reviews for Ushio to Tora haven't been very interactive. Like, one or two people would comment every week. It get like a little bit over 100 views. So normally when I review something and there's not too much interaction, I stop reviewing it. But then last week, I suddenly got an abundance of comments all around the same subject, being all like, thank you so much for reviewing Ushio to Tora. So many people have dropped it. Again, like, thank you, this and that. So, you guys saved these reviews at the last minute. At the last minute, you guys saved these reviews. So I am happy to continue to review this series, knowing that other people are still gonna watch these reviews and stuff, and heck, still enjoy Ushio to Tora. Okay, so that's great, because this episode was amazing. I love the route Ushio to Tora has been taking for season 2, and it's such a thrill. It's an adventure. I really feel the adventure, and I love adventure anime. Adventure anime is great. They're a lot of fun. Anyway, so with this episode of Ushio to Tora, we go with Asako, and Asako, she ended up finding Hammer, the scientist, and they picked her up and dropped her off over to where Ushio is, and then her and Ushio had this really beautiful dialogue, and it was so sweet, because, she did not want him to go. The funny thing is that, well, not really funny, but the interesting thing is that Asako still could not remember who Ushio was, but she was at least able to get his name. She knew that they were connected in some sort of way, and she knew that she had feelings for him. So she just continued to cry and everything, had to deliver a message, gave him this gift and stuff, but she did not want him to leave. And it was so touching, that scene, man. You really saw the feeling, the passion there. It was like, wow, oh man. Beautiful scene, very beautiful. And then Ushio is just still like, but I have to go. And it's like, oh. It's kind of heartbreaking too. It was. And so then Ushio gets ready to leave. Then Asako, she's all like, okay, I wasn't gonna originally give you this gift thing, or I wasn't originally going to tell you the message because I really want you to stay. But since you're gonna go. And then she says something that we don't know, but I assume it's either something along the lines of, I love you, Ushio, or please come back, or something like that. Something around that area. And then Ushio, he says, I love you, Asako. Oh! Oh! That was too sweet. It really was. A very, very touching moment with that episode. Then later on, we go with Tora and Nagare. So Nagare tells us that life hasn't really been much of a challenge for him because he always wins. And no matter what he did, if he tried, if he put effort into his work, then everybody else that he competed with, child's play. Child's play. Everyone would look stupid in front of him. So he's just all like, okay, so I'm just not gonna try. And even when he doesn't try, he still gets everything. So then we see a bunch of muscles pop out, which looks really weird because his legs are like pencils. His legs are flipping twigs, okay? So seeing his arms bulge out, it's like, oh my god, you look weird. You look very, very weird. But anyway, so then he goes in, fights Tora. Tora wants to kill him, but Ushio specifically says, if you kill him, you're going to regret it. So Tora, he tries to, work his way around this battle and stuff like that. Still fighting him, still giving him a good fight, but, trying not to kill him. But then, even though Nagare is down, he still gets back up, even though he really shouldn't have. It was clear that he was a loser, but he still got back up, probably for some pride thing. And then Tora, then that's when he, came in, cut his neck and stuff, and then he died. So Tora's like, hey, you alive? Oh. This is why I hate humans! And then he flies off, so it's like, oh dear. What will happen when Ushio finds out that Nagare is dead? And, yeah, that was the episode. Very, very amazing episode. I loved everything about it and cannot wait for next week. So happy that I'm still reviewing this. So happy that people are still watching these reviews. So that's great. So I know we don't really say this, but please leave your comments down below and stuff, because I really want to know your thoughts on this episode. And I also want to know that you guys are still there. Okay, so let me know everything and catch me later as I review Mayuika and live react JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 Diamond is Unbreakable. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.